There we go. So I do a quick little record as Pokemon Presents went live today. We do have the what is this legendary set called? The Tombs? Stakes? The Chiens? Okay, the Ruin Pokemon. So, Wo-Chien is a dark grass type, or dark grass type normally. Or, no, dark bug. Hold on. No, do I have that backward? No. Okay, they have their respective types that's not dark. So Wo-Chien is a grass dark type, meaning it is quad weak to bug. I'm just gonna grab this one because I also need it. This is my False Swipe Scizor, so I'm gonna quickly put him away. This is one we're gonna be working with. This is one I imported in for Pokemon Go. It has a perfect attack and special attack stat. Because if it's perfect in Pokemon Go, both stats have it. We're gonna go ahead and shoot him up to level 100. I don't have any candies. That's surprising. Okay, so we'll shoot him up to level 100, but first... Oh, wow. Okay. Anyways. If I remember right, it's over by Levincia. Yes. Levincia North. This is where we gotta go to where we can go buy EV items. Such as like proteins, calciums, carbos, HP ups, all that. I think it's this specific Chansey supply. I don't remember if it's you have to have a gym badge requirement to get what you need. Okay, I think it's right. No. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. I mean, probably the Chansey poster gives it away. So, we're going to need 26. And then we're going to go ahead and put into HP. Okay, let me double check, because we're putting into physical attack, which is he has 130. Whoa. Wo-Chien is more special. Scizor has a 55 base special attack. So we're actually going to go for Zinc to bump up his special defense. 5. Knock it off. And then let's put the last bit into HP. So yep. I will slap an Adamant Mint onto him, because we need him to do a lot of damage. Now, if we come look at his stats, we're looking at 117 currently. And it's got Technician, which is good. So we're going to teach him Fury Cutter. Which at 40 base, it'll go to 60 because of Technician. We're going to go for Bullet Punch, which we're not going to be using, so I figured, you know what, let's just go and make a quick. We'll go ahead and throw Wing Attack on here just because. And then Quick Attack, because it also gets... So right now, everything will be at least 60 power. The Technician will hit Fury Cutter with 60, and then same attack type bonus, otherwise known as Stab, take that to 90. That's 90 power for Fury Cutter, hitting on the first hit. So, that's a 90 base that we're going to be using for the entirety of the Wo-Chien fight. And if by some manageable miracle that does not work, that's why we are also taking in a Wing Attack, because while it has a bit more damage off the rip, it'll still hit Wo-Chien for super effective damage. Quick Attack and Bullet Punch are just two moves that we can just quickly expend if we need to. We are going to want to go make this a Terra type bug. So, let me double check that I have 45. Oh, shit, I think I need 50 to change type. Okay. So, he's currently quote-unquote she's currently quote-unquote adamant. Moves are maxed. The EVs are maxed for what we need. Now it's just levels. Which, realistically, if you change the Terra type to Steel, you should be able to work for the shiny Sword of Ruin, Chien-Pao. For Ting Lu and Chi-Yu, I still have to make sets for those. I'll probably go like for a water type, like a water dark type, because dark resists dark, and then water will be good against both fire and ground. Maybe like a Crawdont or something. Like maybe a Crawdont with Hyper Cutter. Or maybe Dust Off in a Azumarill, but don't use Play Rough, use like Wave Crash or something. Like Liquidation. Lower the defense and just keep hitting, but don't use Belly Drum. Held item. I'm debating on going with Metronome because of the fact the Metronome increases the damage up. The Metronome increases damage, moves I think by a stage. Or not be held by a Pokemon, it boosts the power of a move that's used repeatedly, i.e. Fury Cutter, which gains more power every time it's used. Which, even if held items get nuked, that's fine. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do for Ting Lu and Chi-Yu. I'm going to ask my buddies, see what they have an idea for. But that's going to be my little tidbit for this. I'm going to go ahead and post this. And then tomorrow, or Friday, I'll have a Yu-Gi-Oh card opening for y'all. And then tomorrow, I'm going to hopefully try to have a new video for Ting Lu and Chi Yu. So in that way, y'all have this to run off of. Remember, just make sure it's level 100 before going into the raid.